Hi vinyl community. I noticed in the week when I shot my response to Lazarusi's 300 subs contest, I just thought, I've no idea how many subscribers I've got, and no word of a lie, I went onto my channel and I looked and it was exactly 200, and I was blown away. I was blown away for two reasons. One, what are the chances of you checking it and it being a nice round figure, and two, I can't believe there's 200 people who watch the drivel and crap that I come out with. Obviously there is, so I thought, right, got to do a thread, got to do a competition. By the way, here's the proof. So, yeah, competition. The only problem is the vinyl community's been going some time now, and all the best questions are gone. And I racked my brains over what I could ask people. But there are a few things. Well, I came up with about a dozen, and that's far too many. So there's 4 questions, but I think they're real quick answers. So there will be a prize. I'll do what most people do, but all the entrants into a hat, pull one out. I might even give 2 or 3 prizes. I don't know what prizes I'm going to give yet, and I haven't got a closing date. I'll maybe shoot a video later in a week or so's time to say when we're going to have a closing date. If you want to enter. If you just want to watch it and whatever, I don't mind. So these are the questions. The first question, I'm going to answer them as well at the same time. The first question is, what record would you like in your collection but you would not buy on principle? And the reason this question came about is I'm a fan of Pink Floyd's The Wall album, as I think probably most people are out there, and I was really excited when I found out that it was being released as a 7-inch box set on Record Store Day. And I walked into my one and only independent record store that's within miles of where I live, and I saw it on the shelf and I thought, brilliant, and I picked it up and it was 50 quid, and I thought, you're having a laugh. And that's my answer. I love that album, but there's no way I'd spend 50 quid on a 7-inch box set. I mean, I have spent 50 quid on box sets, I've got quite a few up there, but you're talking about box sets that have got 25 singles in them and that sort of thing, you know, value for money. That's just not value for money. I mentioned on a couple of other videos I've done that I ordered the reissue of The Wall on double LP, double vinyl, back in September on Amazon for 20 quid. That's value for money for me. But 50 quid for that box set is ridiculous. So I appreciate your answers on that. And that sort of leads me on to my second question, which is 7-inch singles. Yes or no? I know a lot of people out there don't collect them. And I think most of the reason for most people is because you pop the needle on the record, you sit down to listen to it, before you take the breath, it's finished, you've got to get up, turn it over, put another record on. It is a lot of work, and part of the reason why I love them is because you do have to do that. You get involved, you know, you have to do stuff, whereas, you know, with an LP you can perhaps sit back. I don't listen to them as much as my LPs for that reason, but I do love them. I love the artwork, so I appreciate that. Number 3 is, I've mentioned before that probably most of us are obsessed with our vinyl records. So question 3 is simple. Do you have any other obsessions? Keep them clean. And number 4 is show me an album that you have bought just because of the cover. So you may or may not have heard of the band before, and I'm just thinking ahead here. I was supposed to get an album to answer this question, and it's up here somewhere. I'll be back in a minute. Here we go. This is Marauder by Blackfoot, and I bought this off eBay, an eBay shop that I've bought probably 50 albums off in the past. Described as near mint, and for me it's better than that. It's absolutely unmarked. I'd heard of the band, but I'd never owned anything. And I just thought, well, I'll tell you what, if that's rubbish, at least it's going on display. It's anything but rubbish. I love it. And since I bought that, I bought 6 or 7 more of Blackfoot's albums. So that's a band that I got into just because I saw the cover. Okay, that's it, guys. I'm guessing it'll be, I don't know, 2, 3, 4 weeks, and we'll shut the competition down. That's if anybody's crazy enough or bored enough to enter. I'm off now to do a bit of shopping. Take care.